This is what does that mean?
Hey, everybody. So, starting January 1st, I'm going to release a series of videos I'm calling my Game of Thrones workout. In essence, each day will be one episode of the show and the exercises that I do for that show. Generally, each change of the scene causes a change in the exercise that I'm doing. You'll have to just see it when it happens. There'll be a brief intro on the exercises that you'll do for that workout, and then a breakdown on which scenes go along with which workout. Now, I've done workouts before. I've done stuff like P90X and other things, and they're all really great. But when I decided to get in shape this time, I wanted to kind of kill two birds with one stone. I love Game of Thrones, and I realized, man, if I could just binge watch Game of Thrones, seasons 1 through 7 in anticipation for the new season that's going to start in 2019, that would be amazing. Then I'd get to watch an episode of Game of Thrones, and I'd get to knock out a workout and plan it out in a way that made sense. This is, of course, my first foray into doing things like this. And my motivation is a little different. Like, I don't have a weight goal beyond this. I'm going to show you a couple of things. My goal is simple. My father, who died a few years ago, he was always in great shape. And the things that I really wanted to inherit from him, I wanted his jackets. I wanted his high school letterman's. Now, he was in high school in like the 50s, not like the 50s, the 50s. And he was also a jet pilot. And so my goal is by the end of the Game of Thrones workout, which, by the way, I've already started. I'm on today, which is a couple days after Christmas 2018. I just did season 3, episode 4 today. But I'll have episodes edited, and I'll start with season 1, episode 1 on January 1st. So if people wanted to do it with, as part of a New Year's resolution thing or whatever, for me, it's about really getting a YouTube channel going. So let me show you the jackets. I think they're really cool. Here's his Letterman. Look at this thing. This is like straight up Rydell High stuff, but it's legit as it gets. What does that say? It says regional all district champs, regional all district champs, 1948. I was wrong. It's not the 50s. It's the late 40s. Holy crap. So if I could fit into this bad boy, and look at this thing. This is the one I really can't wait to put on. There he is. The patch says Ken Scarborough, U.S. Marine Corps, squadron patch. Another squadron patch. He was a Marine. This jacket is unreal. So my goal is to be able to fit into those. Now, another goal that I have is I want these Game of Thrones workout to get me in a good enough shape that I can really get into shape. That I can start doing 5-mile runs every day again. That I can sort of work out comfortably with free weights. All you're going to need for the Game of Thrones workout is a couple of dumbbells. I use a couple of 20-pounders to start. And then I figure once that gets to be too easy, I'll just switch to a heavier weight. You can start at whatever weight you feel comfortable, and then if you find that that's too easy for you, then just move to a greater weight. I try to keep it as simple as I could without a lot of equipment. The only other thing that you'll need is some kind of chin-up bar or something where you can do a pulling motion for the back workouts. So you can have a chin-up bar with bands if you just want to pull, if you're not strong enough. Otherwise, you can use a chair, stand on the chair, and do the chin-up exercises for the back day. So that's all you're going to need for the Game of Thrones workout. I think you're going to find that it's going to be a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun for me to do. It's something that I've managed to get up every day and do. Even on Christmas, where it was kind of nuts, I still found a way to do it in the late afternoon. Generally, though, I do the workouts first thing in the morning. I get up ridiculously early, usually at 3:45 in the morning. I knock out the workout because at my job, I have to be there very early in the morning. So I like to get the workout knocked out. So that's going to be our thing. The Game of Thrones workout, January 1st is when it starts. My personal goal, which I suggest you write this down. What are your personal goals? Another thing is I have all kinds of stuff in my townhouse, right? Different things to see, different things to motivate me. And it's really exciting to think that here I am, season 3, episode 4, right? And if you're a Game of Thrones junkie like I am, or even if you're not, heck, it's a great time to start watching Game of Thrones, right? Get a hold of DVDs, or if you have HBO, just do the on-demand. Put in an episode, have a little bit of preparation on what you're going to do that day. Okay, I know today is going to be, like the first day Monday is usually biceps, triceps, and abs. So certain muscle groups only get worked once a week, really. And then we do something with the abdominals or the core 3 times a week, and something with the legs 3 times a week. I consider my strengths to be, I think my legs are really strong and powerful, so I enjoy those parts of the workout more. My abdominals is a weakness, and of course, my goal is to look better and better. Every Monday, I've been taking a picture of myself since I've started doing it. So that'll hopefully be part of a time-lapse thing near the end of the workout where I can see my progress. Because I'm not weighing myself and I didn't do a bunch of measurements, I just wanted it to be different this time around. So it's a really personal journey for me. I hope you have fun with it. My goal is to keep the videos, to edit them down to about 10 minutes each, maybe a minute or so intro introducing the exercises that you're going to do. Now, am I a personal trainer or some kind of fitness guru type? I am not. So if there's a way that's more correct to do the exercises, by all means do it. I'm just somebody who's worked out on and off my whole life. I'm going to do exercises that I know target what I'm trying to work and make it as enjoyable for myself as possible while keeping it challenging. You might find other ways to challenge yourself. You might find ways to make things easier on yourself if you're having a hard time. My rule of thumb is this. If I designate a scene where I'm going to do a certain exercise, say crunches, I just try to do it for the entire time. But if I feel any kind of great strain or any hint of pain, I stop and I take a break, or I stop doing it, watch the rest of the scene, and then go on to the next exercise. The whole point is to push yourself but not kill yourself. So yeah, Game of Thrones workout. We're starting that up on this channel January 1st. Please click like, subscribe, and all the rest of that good stuff. And man, I'm curious to see where this journey is going to go. I'm going to finish the journey for myself and get those videos up. Now, I'm new to the editing thing. I'm new to all of that stuff. So it's going to be fun to see, and it's going to be a process for me. The little intro that happened, the This Is Martha thing, is something I thought of, and I was very proud yesterday when I figured out how to use the software to put all that together. So hopefully that's a good omen for things to come. Anyway, Thanks for tuning in, and let's start working out Game of Thrones style.